And they're just trying to get cable run to the building so that they can get faster speeds than some of the other suppliers that we're using.
All right, hi everyone. We're here on Saturday. The sun's shining. We're stuck in this little room, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So, my question to you is: have you ever had a customer come in and say, "Why is my grass brown?" Or "What's wrong with my lawn?" And then they bring a little tiny picture from home on their camera or something like that. You're looking at it, you're going, you know, it could be 100 things. So, what we want to do here is take a few minutes to go over some turf grass diseases and some of the symptoms and some of the solutions to help our customers figure out what they can do. So the first thing we can really do to help ourselves out and to help our customers is to use qualifying questions. This helps us become a detective and helps us see what our customer needs, see what they can afford to spend, and really helps us zone in on what we can sell to this customer. So for turf grass diseases, we got questions like, do you know what disease it is? Do you know what kind of turf it's on? Do you know if it's been treated before, and if it has, what you treated it with? Is it in a low spot or a wet spot? Those are all qualifying questions. I want to ask you guys, do you guys have any questions when you're talking to a customer about disease that you would use to help qualify your customer?
Is it an area that stays wet, or is it an area that stays a lot of shade, or?
How often water, how long it was.
Right.
Oh, yeah, how much of the water?
Anybody else?
Have you had,
Oh, yeah, now they come out.
have you had this disease pressure
That
in
we
the
get this
past?
guy.
Pressure in the past?
Do you normally have it this time of year?
You got them always going with prizes.
Prior to this, right?
Right.
So, you know, those are good questions, and they're things we need to know to get our customer the best solution for their situation. We're going to talk about good, better, best strategy, and a good, better, best strategy with fungicides. It can be done a couple different ways, but the easiest way to do it is to break the cost of the product down on a cost per 1,000 basis. We've got a list of different products here and their cost per 1,000. We've left a couple out. I mean, you can see we've got manicure down here at 61 cents a thousand. So I mean, that's a pretty cheap way to treat. We've got Eagle up here. What is that? I don't know. It's like 5 times the cost. So even though our little 20-ounce bottle of Eagle may be a third of the price of this big jug, gigantic jug of manicure, the cost and and their ability to make money on it is going to be greater just by buying the volume, especially if they're going to use it. Just wondering if somebody helped me out, and we can do a little bit of math. I know it's Saturday and everybody really wants to do math, but can someone help me out? If we were to put this headway product down at 4 pounds per 1,000, what our cost would be? Anybody have any idea on how to do that?
There's prizes available, come on.
There are prices. All right, I'll do the first one. So if we were going to go 4 pounds per 1,000, and our product is 30 pounds, we're going to take that 30 and divide it by 4, and that gets us 7.5. So there's 7.5 groupings, basically, that'll get us per 1,000 square feet. So if we took our cost, 68.22, divided by the 7.5, we come up with $9 a square foot. So, I mean, you look, $9 versus $1, is that really what they want? Also, another way to do good, better, best is through qualifying your customer. Are they really going to be able to apply a liquid product, or would they use a granular? So maybe they're willing to spend extra money to do the granular applications, but that's why we qualify. Some other products on here, the Caravan product It's kind of new to us. It's a combo insecticide, fungicide. So for those customers that you kind of reached a stalemate, we've got a brown spot in the lawn, and we just don't know what it is. We don't have the time to go back there. He doesn't have the time to go there. He's headed there from your store to the job. He just wants to get something down, to get it treated. That may be the way to go. He wants to get there, get the product applied, and get on to the next job. We'll take a look at a couple different diseases that are common down here. The brown patch, it's not really good in this light, but you can kind of see there's this halo effect, and the grass just kind of dies off, turns brown in the middle. They're almost circular looking spots. Let's see here. Some close-up pictures of leaf blades. We've been seeing a lot of this over like last month or two, because we've been getting these temperature swings where it's going 60s at night, up to 85 in the day, and we're getting these fronts coming through that are leaving us with lots of rain. And I mean, it's just perfect for fungus. Next one's gray leaf spot. Some of the symptoms you can see. Usually it won't be like brown patch where you see the big circular rings. You'll just kind of notice the turf looks apathetic, kind of grayish and kind of just wilted. But in that area, if you were to go to look at a grass blade, you'd see these little spots, and they're kind of they're gray in the middle, and they kind of have a brownish ring around them. It's really noticeable when you get up close, but from far away it just kind of looks like maybe the grass hasn't been fertilized, or it's not getting enough water or something. And then the customer wants to go out and water it, and makes it even worse. We've got some products that we can use. I mean, we've got a whole list of fungicides in the handout and what they treat. And so, I mean, we can go for days and days and days and recommend different products. So, I mean, some of the things that we need to look at is what is our true cost and what is our selling price? Where are we making the most margin? Because most of these are broad spectrum fungicides. So most of them are gonna cover your basic disease problems. So we need to kind of target in on what's gonna be most beneficial for us. That's how we get paid, that's how we make money. Is it systemic or is it just a contact? Look at the time frame that it controls. Most diseases won't control for, the average length of time is probably 14 to at the most 28 days of control. So remind your customers they're gonna have to retreat, especially if the conditions are staying the same. It's humid, it's getting cool at night, we're getting these rainstorms. What else we got? Just wanted to, I guess that's really about it. If anybody had any questions concerning diseases, different fungicides, why we use different fungicides in different situations. Realize that some of the diseases, or some of our controls are only labeled for residential, some are only commercial. So be careful when you're selling manicure. It can't go on a home lawn. Even though it's as in the earlier slide, it's the least expensive one. You can't be selling it to a guy who's going out there and just treating residential lawns.
Ben, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why would we put Caravan up there where the cost is so much higher? What's the advantage to the customer to use Caravan? Yeah, why would they, instead of going out with a fungicide and with, say, cross-check, what would be the advantage to using Caravan?
Time.
Okay.
One stop shop. Peace of mind knowing that the product's there, I don't have to mix anything. It does 2 applications with one product, you know.
I sold it to a few people who love it because it's just,
Right.
they're not sure what's there, and it just
I mean,
kills it. For
a lot of our customers are not agronomists. They're landscapers, or they're there to serve their customer, and they want to do the best that they can. They don't have the expertise, and that's why they come to us. So, this is not necessarily going to make them that much more expertise, but in their customer's mind, they solve the problem.
And then I have one other question. I'm not familiar with Headway.
Headway, so Headway comes in a granular form and a liquid form. We've had good luck at our branch selling the granular form. I think the cost on this slide actually is a little off because it's really similar priced fungicides in one product versus the one. So you're getting everything that's in Heritage, plus you're getting another product which is called Banner Max. You're getting those combined. So if you can kind of word it and let your customers know that you're getting two products for virtually the same price as we're charging for this other product, they're feeling like they're getting an added benefit. And we can charge a little bit more of a premium, get a little bit more margin. You know, I still have guys coming in, can I get Heritage? And I just grab this bag and put it in their truck. They don't have any problems with it. And if they really want to argue, we can go look at the label on Heritage and we can look at the label on Headway, and it's the same percentage active. Anything else? I got more prizes if anybody wants to ask any more questions. No? All right. Thank you, guys.
One little thing I'm gonna add, sort of for golf customers, there's